Hello, this is Barnacle Builder Trader. We're going to take a quick look at the markets, but first, trading futures, options on futures, and retail off-exchange foreign currency transactions involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. You should carefully consider whether trading is suitable for you in light of your circumstances, knowledge, and financial resources. You may lose all or more of your initial investment. Opinions, market data, and recommendations are subject to change at any time. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Okay, looking at the action of the ES today, it opened up here right around the TPO point of control. Let's open this. It opened up here, just below the volume point of control, but right around the TPO point of control. Tried to go higher, could not reach the volume point of control. Tested down, back up to the volume point of control, couldn't reach it. Tested down and breached the previous day's low. Tested up a third time, still could not reach this. So now we have probably in the market getting a little long, trying to, number one, you saw that they had difficulty reaching higher highs over here. Now couldn't even reach this volume point of control, and finally it's sold off through the previous day's low and down to this target we had talked about earlier in the day. So tomorrow we have below us, we have a prominent point of control here, we have anomalies in here, and we have a poor low down here. Now you can write in your comments whether or not you think that it's going to make a new low before it breaks Friday's high. I'd be interested to see what you think. What I'm going to be looking for tomorrow is number one, will it start filling in this spike lower? If it does fill in this spike lower, I expect lower prices. If it rejects this area and comes back in, especially if it comes back in above this point of control, I expect it to break the high, maybe even the 2-day high. But it could just go back, rotate back and forth through here. You do have a prominent point of control here. It's likely to be revisited. So you have one above you, you have one below you, and you have some anomalies down here below you, and a poor low. So all these things will act as a magnet. So number one, can we get below this breakdown level here? This breakdown level at 1882 approximately. Then can it get above the point of control? And if so, then it may make a new high here. But if it comes up here and struggles to get through here or through here, I would expect new lows. And let's see where would be a likely place to test. Well, as you can see, this high volume node here, you go from yesterday's low down here. You could call this the bottom of that high volume node, which is 1840. Or you could call maybe this the bottom of the high volume node. This is where it broke out came down, tested, and broke out. Or you could call this the bottom of the high volume node down here around 1857. So wherever we wind up, let's say that the market wanted to get down here to this high volume node here, it would have to get through this level, then this level, then this level. So you just take it one level at a time. If it comes down to a level and doesn't reject, but just hangs out there, hangs out there, hangs out there, then it may get to the next level, and so on. What you're looking for is rejection. Like you can see here, this was an area of rejection. And this was an area of rejection. Just came down, bang, came right back up out of it. So that's the ES. The CL was in many ways pretty much the same. We opened up at the previous day's low, right at that day's low. Tried to push lower, could not get through it. Might be able to see that better here. Opened up right at the previous day's low, could not push through it, Came up, tested the volume point of control, hung out up here a little bit, and then you see this this bar here is kind of a rejection bar. Came up on pretty good volume, couldn't get through it. Finally, you can see here that it was letting go. Went through the previous day's low, hung out here. Most of the day it was very boring, very choppy, and it's storing up some energy here. Came back within the previous day's range and was rejected out of that range. Came down here, and after it closed, after it closed at 4:30, it made new lows. And so for tomorrow, it already tested this low here. So tomorrow we're going to see if it can break through this low volume node or this low volume node before it tries to retrace. If it comes down here to this volume node in the morning, it may only retrace back up to this high volume node or up here. So if it gets through this area here, 3065, then you may have then you have this low volume node here at 3098, and then we would be shooting for this high volume node up here. So we don't know where it's going to open yet, but so far I think it's down here. It's 2984. So we're right in the middle of this high volume node. It may test either side of this high volume node before it decides what it wants to do. It may just balance in here. We'll see. So hope that helps. Leave your comments whether or not you think it's going to break this low, 2756, before it breaks this high. So on the market profile, we have some anomalies up here that may need to be repaired. We have this high volume node that has been tested. below us we have anomalies down here and single prints here, that it may want to come down here and fill this in. So if we do get down into this area and it just fills it in, doesn't reject it, I would think that we'd be heading for the lows. But we'll see if we can get some buyers in between here and there. All right, have a good evening.